Okay, so today we will go with this lesson 8 each for the top where we will do our explanation. We will do the explanation of the lesson. Understood? That means the question answers are there. We will go through all that. Now look, reach for the top. The lesson is reach for the top. So what is the lesson reach for the top? What is the lesson we have studied that Santosh Yadav, isn't it? Santosh Yadav who has scaled Mount Everest twice, isn't it? She had scaled Mount Everest twice. 2 times she had scaled Mount Everest. That means 2 times she had gone through it. Understood now? I'll just go through the lesson. So, how was her childhood? That means when her mother was a pregnant lady who was waiting to give birth for Santosh Yadav, a holy man visited them and he had said that they are going to get a son, isn't it? But at the same time, who was there? Grandmother was there, and what did she say? We don't want a son, we should have a daughter, isn't it? So that the holy man was surprised because in those days the girls were given little privilege, isn't it? Less, they were looked upon less, and the boys of the family are given education and they are sent for higher studies. So as far as those time, the birth of a girl was not in a good, pleasant mood in a family, but the grandmother, what did she say? We need a daughter, isn't it? But finally, when the birth was given for the baby, our girl baby was born and her name was the Santosh Yadav, isn't it? So, from the very beginning itself, she was according to her own taste. She was according to her own taste. How she was according to her own taste? That means everything what she liked, she decided, isn't it? She did not wait for any of the traditional customs. So, in those days, girls were wearing skirts and traditional dresses means in long time before, isn't it? So that time she started wearing shorts. So it was a great surprise for the family as well as for the village people, isn't it? Because traditional dress is there for the girls, but she was just doing the opposite. That means she was doing according to her own decision. So that time, so now that is what she is saying, because she had chosen that direction, that decision of her own, she was able to move according to her, isn't it? But otherwise, what she has to do, she has to go according to somebody else, isn't it? So she was able to bring them towards her decision. That is, but even her parents, that means they did not want her to go for higher education in the in big cities, isn't it? Only in the local, though they were wealthy family, because she is a girl, she was sent to the village school, local school only, isn't it? And at those times, at the age of 16, they used to get, girls used to get married, they will get married and move to the boys' house. So up to the age of 16 only, isn't it? So when she also started entering to the age of 16, what did her family decided? Family decided that she has to get married, stop studying and get married, isn't it? But what did she do? She suddenly, formally, she was stern in her decision and she said that if she is not given education, then what will not be done? Marriage will not be done. That means she will not be getting married, isn't it? So she herself took a decision of her own. That means she enrolled herself to the college for higher studies, isn't it? Because they were not taking care of her. So they were not willing to pay her fees. And finally, she said that she will do a part-time job and earn the money and continue her education. So the wealthy family, they felt ashamed, a girl going and doing a job in order to complete her education. So what did they do? Finally, they decided to pay her school fees, isn't it? So this is what she had said, that she is not going to move from her decision or change her decision. But what she thinks, that she, instead of moving from her decision, she thought, let the others come towards her decision. So she did not move from her decision, isn't it? She did not move because her aim was to continue her studies, get higher education. But family was against that. But she made them come towards her, isn't it? That is why she had said that instead of going towards them, make them come towards us. So there, after that, 16 she was sent to she went to Delhi, enrolled herself, and then later she went to the Maharani College in Jaipur, where she had been put in the hostel, isn't it? She was staying in the Kasturba hostel, and from the hostel, through the window, she would see the mountain, Aravalli mountain ranges. So Aravalli mountain ranges, when looking through the window, she could see people going to there, but after some time she is not able to see them. So every time she sees people going up to there, but after that she doesn't know what is happening to them, and they are not returning at that time. So one day she thought she will find out what is happening to those people who are going there. So she also went, and what did she found herself? It was a mountain range, and there she saw the people mountaineering, isn't it? Mountaineering people, that means they are climbing that great mountain, isn't it? And she asked them whether she can also join with them, and they motivated her and encouraged her to join with them. So as a result of that, what did she do? She went and joined to the Mountaineering Institute, Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. There she started, enrolled herself for the course, and then she got training, isn't it? She got training for mountaineering, and there in the year 1992 her first sincerity came into existence, that is 1992. Just 4 years after, she was able to scale Mount Everest. And at the same time, it was not her only thing that to care about herself, but she was very care about the others also, that is co-climbers also. She was very much care about the co-climbers also. So 2-3 incidents have happened that time. She was trying to help him, but he met his death. The second time, Mohan Singh was another person whom she had shared her oxygen to him and saved him from death. Then again, she is the first woman who had scaled Mount Everest. Okay, now we will see the answers of that lesson. So, points of comparison we'll see. Then now we will see the answers. Why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother his blessing surprised? Why was the holy man who came over there was surprised when was he got surprised? The holy man got surprised because he had said to her mother that they are going to have a son, isn't it? That he was giving the blessings to have a son. So who was standing by the side? Grandmother was standing by the side. And what did she say? They do not want a son, they need only a daughter. So Santosh Yadav is having 5 brothers, isn't it? And she is the 6th child of the family, and she That is why, maybe that is why the grandmother had said, 5 boys are already there in the family, isn't it? Maybe because of that, grandmother had said that they needed a daughter. And finally, the 6th child was Santosh Yadav. Is the only daughter in that family. Understood? Got the answer? Next one. Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. What example we can say? That means when all the village girls were wearing traditional dresses, girls were wearing traditional dresses, what was she doing? She was wearing shorts. That means she was doing according to her own desire and taste, isn't it? And that means she was saying that she did not want to move away from her decision and go towards the others. Instead of that, after some time or later, they will come towards her. Now, why was Santosh sent to the local school? Because it is already been said that her father was a rich person, isn't a rich landlord, and he could afford the children to send to Delhi. The nearest place is Delhi. He is able to send his children to Delhi, isn't it? For higher studies, but he did not send her for the higher studies. Why? Instead of that, he sent her brothers for the higher studies, but he was not willing to send her. So she was put in the local school. Why she was put in the local school? Because those days they believed that there is no need for the girls to get higher education, because after when they reach up to nearly 15-16 ages, what they will do? They will get married and go to the boys' house. So up to then only the education has to be given. So the little expenditure has to be sent, and so that is where they were sent to the local school. Similarly, Santosh also was sent to the local school, not because they could not afford, but they wanted her to be in the local school because they did not prefer to have a higher education for her. Understood now? When did she leave home for Delhi and why? So when did she leave to Delhi? When she was 16, the proposal started at home. They were thinking that she has to get married, isn't it? Then what did she say? If education is not given to her, she is not willing to get married. So what did she do? She left home and got enrolled in a school in Delhi, isn't it? And there she was not able to pay the fees. But what did she do? What did she decide? She decided that she will do job and earn money and pay the fees, isn't it? But parents came to know, and what did they say? They decided to pay her the fees. Why? Why did they decide to pay the fees for her? Because they are rich landlords, isn't it? And a girl from that family going for a job, it is a shameful act for them, isn't it? So they decided to pay for her the school fees. What did Santosh's parents agree to pay for her schooling in? Why did? Because they are rich enough and they did not want to be get ashamed. What mental quality Santosh brought to high capacity? What mental quality was being said? That she is stern in her desire, isn't it? Very much stern in her desire. She was able to do according to her own desire to achieve her aim. She is strong enough to work for that, isn't it? Next one. How did Santosh begin to climb mountains? So how did her mountain climbing started? She was for the higher studies. She went to the where Mahatma College in Jaipur, isn't it? And there she was in the hostel, Kasturba hostel. And through to that hill, and after that they are disappeared. That means she is not able to know what is happening to them, isn't it? So one day she decided to go and find out where are those people going. And when she went, she did not find anybody. She saw only some mountaineers, people who are climbing the mountain. So she was got excited to see them climbing the great Aravalli hills, isn't it? And so she asked them whether she can also join with them. And they encouraged her for the mountaineering. So having that encouragement and that interest in climbing, what did she do? She joined the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, isn't it? She joined the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering in Uttarkashi. And there she was been getting the training for mountain climbing. From there only what she has done, within 4 years she was able to scale Mount Everest at the first time. Understood? Second, what incidents during the Everest expedition show Santosh's concern for her teammates? So how much concerned she was? She was not thinking about selfish. She was not a selfish lady, isn't it? She did not think about only herself. She was very much concerned about her co-climbers also. So one, two incidents it has been said. The people who were climbing along, the climbers who were along with her, she encouraged them, and at the same time whatever help she could give, she had given. Or one time the person whom she tried to help, but it was too late for her to save his life. Second time another person, Mohan Singh, he was at the end of coming towards the end of his life, but with her cylinder. That means she shared her oxygen cylinder to him and thus saved his life, isn't it? So that much concern she has taken with those people who were climbing along with her. Whatever help she could give, she was giving them. What shows her concern for her environment? So how we can say that she also took care the surrounding earth also. How? Because when coming down, after reaching the top and coming down from the Mount Everest, she had brought about how many kilograms? Yes, she had brought about 500 kilograms of garbage. Isn't it? From Himalaya, she had brought about 500 kilograms of garbage. That shows she was not only a mountain climber but also an environmentalist. Isn't it? She was also an environmentalist. How does she describe her feelings at the summit of the Everest? So when she had reached on the top, how did she say? It took some time for the enormity. Enormity means for the excess of the moment to sink in. So for some time she could not believe herself. That is common to everybody. When we go for a higher level and when we had achieved that, it is very difficult. We think it is very difficult to believe that something that we had achieved, isn't it? That belief comes after 1 minute. All of a sudden we will think what had happened, isn't it? Here also she had reached at the top, and for 1 second she was not knowing about herself. She was not believing what she had done. Then I unfold means opened the Indian flag and held aloof on the roof of the world. Aloof means as big as, that means that much height at the center. She had unfolded the flag and put it on the roof of the Mount Everest. The feeling is undescribable. Undescribable cannot describe the feeling. When she had placed that Indian tricolor on top of the Mount Everest, she could not believe herself what she had done. The Indian flag was flying on top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment, proud of an Indian, where she felt it is something. It is not a mentally it was not nothing, but it was something up and spiritually. That means at the top it is said it is a commune with the God, isn't it? So it is a spiritual movement, and she felt proud of being an Indian. Understood? Santosh Yadav got into the record books both times she scaled the Mount Everest. What were the reason for this? Because she was the youngest woman who had scaled the Mount Everest twice. From her room in Kasturba hostel, Santosh used to watch at the Aravalli hills, where she could see the villagers moving, and after some time they are disappearing. When she finished college, Santosh had to write a letter of apology to her father because she was having a short time when she had joined the Nehru Institute of Mountain, isn't it? So she did not have time to go home and get permission from her father. So after joining in the college institute, what she had done, she has written an apology letter to her father that she was not able to reach home and get his permission. During the Everest expedition, her seniors in the team admired her willpower and physical fitness. Isn't it? Mendelssohn and physical fitness. Mendelssohn and physical fitness. Look to be true without the proof. Pick out words from the text which mean the same as the following words in the expression. Took to be true without the proof. Yes, assumed. What do you say? Assumed. Then based on reason, sensible and reasonable, rational. The usual way of doing things. Usual way, common. A strong desire arising from within, urge. The power to endure without falling in, resistance. So I think now you understood the first part of that reach for the top. Understood now? Now we are coming to the next, that is Maria Sharapova. So there also you can equal her also with whom? Santosh. We can equal her also with whom? Santosh Yadav. Wimbledon tennis, isn't it? So she is famous, that other one is famous for scaling Mount Everest, and Sharapova in tennis. Russian girl, Maria reached the summit of women's tennis. So she also, from her very early age itself, she was taken to US for training in tennis, and there she was not able to, only when she was 9 years old, isn't it? Only when she was 9 years old. Before her 10th birthday itself, she was taken to United States and for the training of tennis, and there she was, while going, she had to leave her mother in Florida, isn't it? Sorry, in Siberia. Why? In Siberia, why? Because, yes, she was having some visa restrictions, so she was not able to go with that 9-year girl, isn't it? So father took her to her goal, isn't it? To have a strong willpower that achieved her and be tough enough, a strong desire, determination, strong determination, and mentally tough enough. So physically and mentally, she built herself to face any difficulties, any kind of difficulties in her life, isn't it? So there, because she is only 9 years old, she used to go for sleep at 8 o'clock. But all the other trainers used to come back only at 11 o'clock. And what will they do? They will make this girl get up and do all the work on the room, make her clean and wash and everything for them. So it was a type of harassment given by the seniors to this girl when she was only 9 years old. Understood now? So there itself she studied how to face the difficulties in her life at a very early age of 9. Itself she understood what is life. So she was mentally and physically prepared to face anything. That toughness can come in her mind, isn't it? How to live, how to face. Then the training was done and she had gone for the Wimbledon in 2004. There she had achieved, and then again she used to say proudly that she is a Russian. That means Russian, she belongs to Russia, isn't it? Siberia. And training and tennis, everything was in US. So she used to say that if Olympics, if they ask her to join in the Olympics, she will proudly do it. Why? Because she is a Russian, isn't it? So she did not forget about her motherland, Russia, though she had gone to the United States and achieved a lot. Understood now? So there we had the comparison between Santosh Yadav and we will have the comparison between Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova. So we will see how is the comparison about the Santosh Yadav. She was born in a small village. Now we are talking about Santosh Yadav, first one. Small village of Joniawaz of Rewari district in Haryana. Her parents were affluent landowners, rich landowners who could afford anything. They are rich enough to have anything. Her parents' approach was with the prevailing custom in the family. So that means traditionally they are following their old customs. Santosh had to make so with the local village school because they are following the old tradition, their customs and everything that had been prevailed for a long time. So she was sent to the local school. That means girls were not given higher education. There is no need of giving girls higher education because up to 15, 14, when they reach to the age of 15 or 14, the next step is to get married and send them, isn't it? At 16, most of the girls in the village used to get married. So that is the reason. She was also under pressure from her parents to do the same. So when she had reached to the age of 16, her parents, as the custom of the village, they also provoked her or forced her to get married. Her parents refused to pay for her education. So they decided not to give her money for her higher education. Her willpower and strong desire to succeed, wishing always to study a bit more. Her urge for more higher education. That means her desire, her ambition is to get more education. She left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. So she did not wait for her parents. What did she do? She left the home and she went straight to Delhi and enrolled her name, registered her name in a school in Delhi. She saved money and enrolled Kashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. She headed straight for the training, evidence of her mental toughness. She began living her life of her own terms. From the very beginning, she was quite determined that if she chose a correct and a rational path, the other around her had to change and not she herself. That means she decided that she will never change from her desire, isn't it? She will make the others change. Isn't it? If she changes, what happens? She has to move according to the others, isn't it? So rather than that, what she decided that let them change, she will not change, so that they will come to her. Understood? And not she herself. She politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part-time to pay her school fees. She thought she will work for a part-time job and earn the money for her education fees. Her patriotism, that means after climbing the Mount Everest, she unfolded the Indian tricolor and held it aloft on the roof of the world. Feeling is undescribable. The Indian flag is flying on top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment. She felt proud as an Indian. Understood now? Now got the idea of Santosh Yadav? Yes. Now we are coming to Maria Sharapova. She is a Siberian-born teenager. Teenager only the age of 9. Her father slowly getting used to her age. Urge means desire, urge. To her desire, father was supporting her. She was packed off to train in the United States. So as for training, she was taken to United States. Trip to Florida with her father, Yuri launched her to the path of success and stardom. Her father was working as much as he could to keep her tennis training going. Her willpower and strength made her to face any difficulties. She became more quietly determined and mentally tough, unwavering desire to succeed and a readiness to sacrifice. She worked hard at what she could. The most important thing is to become number one in the world. That is her urge, that is her desire, to be the first woman in the world. That is the dream that kept her going. She was having an amazing mental toughness that she had got from the early age of 9 itself, that mental toughness. The most important, that is the dream that kept her going. She was having an amazing mental toughness. Her mental strength impressed her seniors. She learned how to take care of herself. That means from the hostel itself she was able to take care of herself. Because she left her mother in Florida and had gone with her father to United States. And the father was with the training only, isn't it? She was left alone. She never thought of quitting. Quitting means to run away, because she knew what she wanted. Because she wanted to attain her desire. She would have put up with a much more humiliation and insult than that to steadfast pressure of her truth. She was a Russian. It is true that the USA is a big part of her life. That means she had spent her whole life wearing USA in the tennis, isn't it? But she had Russian citizenship. Her blood is totally Russian. She would play the Olympics for Russia if they wanted. That means she never forgot about her motherland. Understood now? So I think now you got the idea of the lesson. Reach for the top. Maria and Santosh Yadav. I think you got an idea of the great woman who had came first or reached to the top of the world. Understood now? So now the answers will be sent to you and you can go through it and study the lesson properly. Understood?